What a win! 3-0. Let's go! What is up, know-it-alls? Welcome back to the video. Dolphins, we are 3-0 and it feels amazing. Guys, what a game. What a roller coaster of a game. It was super exciting, super entertaining. I had so much fun watching the game. I mean, we were down in the first half, especially in the first quarter. It felt like we had no chance. Like, not no chance. All right, let me pump the brakes a little bit. All right, but we were in a dogfight. We were in a dogfight. The Oakland Raiders were controlling clock the entire time, and every time we got on offense, we just kept going 3 and out, penalties. We couldn't get anything going. And oh my, we came storming in the fourth quarter. Let me break this down. I wrote some notes for this game, all right? Hold on. Let me pull this up really quick. All right, first quarter, we start off. Robert Quinn gets off the edge and hits Derek Carr, and I was like, here we go, start of the game. It's a wrap just like that. Like, we're already getting quarterback pressure. Then the next play, as you guys all know, Jordy Nelson is in the slot. He runs that little seam to a corner route somewhat, or a post route. And Minka was in position and just took a bad angle. I mean, it was his second play, essentially, at starting free safety back there. For the most part, he's been up closer to the line of scrimmage for the whole play throughout the entire preseason and this season. So he was kind of a deer in headlights. He missed Jordy, took a bad angle, and he was off to the races. He got down like the 10-yard line. Then they essentially run the same play again with Jordy running that seam route. And again, I don't think it was Minka's fault, although it was on his zone because we had two deep zone safety. But they were running a levels play. So they had a deep, they had a mid, they had a low. They had a shallow route. And Minka's out there on an island. He's got to pick one. I believe he stepped up and he picked up the middle route. And then the deep guy was wide open. So I don't blame that on Minka. I just think it's a bad defensive call. I think it was just not the best call, and he wasn't put in a good position. The next possession, Oakland gets the ball, and it felt like we just couldn't cover Jordy Nelson the entire time, honestly. Jordy was doing us in the first half. Bobby McCain was on him one-on-one. He just straight burned Bobby McCain. It wasn't even close. So that was kind of embarrassing. Old Jordy Nelson, who knew that guy still had wheels? He was making us look dumb in the first half. I thought it was super interesting. So they had a drive where Marshawn Lynch, they were on the 1-yard line. It was 4th and goal. They were up 7-0. I thought they should have taken the field goal. I'm talking about the Raiders. The Raiders should have took a field goal, just go up 2 scores. But no, they decided to run the ball. They don't, again, Seattle 2.0. They don't run the ball with Lynch. You have the freaking biggest guy in the league that runs the ball. You don't run him on 4th down and goal on the 1. They run the fullback. My guy, Jordan Phillips. I've been saying it all year. This guy's playing at an elite level. He blows up the guard. He blows him up, shoves him 3-4 yards back, and people are like, oh, he didn't make the play. He didn't make the tackle. You don't understand, guys. When you blow a play up like that, all of a sudden, all these gaps are open, and then the linebackers flood those gaps, and they were able to make the play behind the line of scrimmage. Huge shutdown, huge turn of events, so they could potentially go up 14-0 on us, and we stopped them, and it was 7-0. So that was a huge play. Jordan Phillips, I got in my notes right here. Jordan Phillips crushed today's game. He was playing amazing. Shout out to the punter again. Hawk, you had a great punt in the first quarter. I think we were on our own 20-yard line. You got him pinned to their 5 or something like that. It was insane. I was like, who is this guy? And then he did bad again later on. Oh my gosh. And then what do you guys think? So this is really weird to me. Amari Cooper, he's a local kid. He's a South Florida kid. He went to high school down here. Went to the University of Alabama. Crazy talented. But I feel like he's just not happy with Oakland. Either they're not using him correctly. I don't know. Like, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about Amari Cooper? What's going on with him? Because Derek Carr threw him a bomb, but there were 3 guys on him. I don't know why he threw it to him, but he threw him a bomb, and he just stopped running. And Xavier Howard just chased the ball down and really simple. It was a very bizarre play. I was like, what's going on? Like, why did he just give up on that play? And I think he's a talent, and I don't think they utilize him correctly, and I don't think he's super happy in Oakland. I wouldn't be surprised if he was gone by the end of this year. Goes to another team. So let me know what you think about Amari Cooper. We were lucky only on 7. Yeah, so at the end of the first quarter, we were lucky to only be down 7-0, in my opinion. I thought it could have easily been 14 or 10-0. So we were lucky that it was a close game at 7-0. And then start of the second quarter, freaking William Hayes, the guy that doesn't believe dinosaurs exist. He doesn't think dinosaurs exist. So he had a big sack on Derek Carr, and then it was really weird. Like, he hurt his knee. Like, he kind of fell on his knee somewhat awkwardly, and it looked like he was doing this weird touch or sack celebration. Everyone's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And he's all like weird. The announcers are like, is he hurt or is he celebrating? And it ends up he was hurt. He didn't come back for the rest of the game, so I hope he's okay. And then, guys, Kenny Stills. Do you understand the degree of difficulty that was on that touchdown reception? When you're running full speed and you're tracking the ball, so you're looking back and your eyes are on that ball, and you're also looking, you're checking, and you see that wall coming, and you keep running as fast as you can, and you manage to catch the ball and got 3 feet in, not just 2. He got 2 and he dragged the 3rd. So he got 3 steps in the end zone, and then he went full speed into the wall. That is a very, very difficult play. So shout out to freaking Kenny Stills. That play was awesome. That was a huge, huge play. Made it 7-7. That was sick. It was awesome. Let me know what you guys think about Akeem Spence. What happened with that? I don't know if that should have been an ejection. I don't think it was an ejection worthy. I mean, he hit the guy after the play. He kind of like shoved him or punched him in the face mask, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, let the guy play. And that was on a 4th down. That was a huge pivotal moment. And then when that happened, it was a big swing of events, a big swing of momentum towards them because we had them. And then they convert and they get the 1st down, kind of like a cop-out. But yeah, so guys, Hayes out, Spence is out, Branch was out, so we were kind of getting thin on that D-line. It was looking really thin. And Vincent Taylor, big 96, that guy was playing great. He was making plays. He was out there on almost every single play. And that's hard for a big dude. It was 100 degrees out there today. It was 100 degrees, so don't get it. That's hard. There was a big 3rd down and goal, and they ran a swing pass out to Marshawn Lynch, and Vincent Taylor was out there to just track him down and flush him out to the sideline. So it wasn't a conversion. They had to get a field goal for it. So big plays. That's a lot to ask from a 300-pounder to basically go chase a running back out in the open field. That's big time, big plays for him. All right, let me just vent a little bit about this one, guys. So I don't know how often you see offensive pass interference called in the NFL. I would argue maybe once a game, if that, maybe once every other game. To me, that's a very rare call. We got that called on us 3 times. There was one play where we had Stills running a drag route, and we had Gore out of the backfield running a wheel. It's a simple, they clear out the zone, and then we hit Gore on the wheel. And it was a successful play. But they call, it's a rub route. Technically, it's a rub route because Stills is crashing down, so there's going to be a little bit of contact there. The linebacker comes up, hits Stills in the face, and they call it an offensive pass interference on us. I was like, dude, that was a 3rd down conversion. That was a big play for us. Now we got to go back. And it's not even that it's just like, oh, I think it was like 3rd and 5 or something. It's not even that, oh, we just take 3rd down and 5 over again. No, it's like 10 yards back. Now it's 3rd and 15. The people don't realize how big of a swing that is. Like, you go from a 1st down to now you got to go back to a 3rd and 15. That's hard. That's hard to come back from. So these penalties were killing us. And in my opinion, if it wasn't for the penalties, we were running away with this game. We're blowing them out. It would have been a 30-point game or something. We were going to kill them. But the penalties, it kept them in. And in the 3rd quarter, straight up, the officials took over that game. The officials took over that game. They were giving every time we had a positive play, flag come back, flag come back. We could not. The whole game, we couldn't run the ball. We sure couldn't run the ball. We couldn't shoot clock. We couldn't sustain drives. We couldn't get time of possession. And kudos to Oakland. That's the one thing they did today. They ran the rock. We could not tackle Marshawn Lynch. Me and Doug and Joey in our collab, we were talking about it. We thought we were going to be successful against physical runners. But maybe we were wrong, because that guy was running all over us, and there was not a dang thing that we could do about it. It just felt like every inch he was fighting for, and he was always falling down forward. And that guy's a tank, and pretty much the whole third quarter, they dominated us. Straight up domination. They were chewing clock, time of possession. They were keeping the ball out of our hands. Any positive plays we had, it felt like a penalty would bring it back. So the third quarter was a super hard one to watch as a Dolphins fan, because we just couldn't get anything going. And then, arguably the biggest play of the game that no one's going to know about. Devontae Parker, for that whole third quarter, I don't think we had a first down the entire time. Devontae Parker runs a go route down the sideline, and we connect. It was like a 30, 40-yard pass. Everyone's like, oh, it's a good play, whatever. But, like, not a touchdown, I think it was, like, on a first down or something. After that play, people don't realize how much football is a momentum game. After that play, everything started going right for us. The moment we got that spark and it wasn't a flag, it just felt like we kept hitting, and the flags coming back, and we couldn't break through. That was the first big positive play, and we're like, all right, and we're getting momentum, we're getting energy. So we go out there and we score on that drive. It was huge. I'm telling you, that was the turning point of the game, and it was the shovel pass to Grant, and then Ryan Tannehill gets a cheap touchdown credit because he literally caught the ball and just threw it to Grant, like 2 feet in front of him. He caught it and he ran for a touchdown. So big play. Grant is a monster. That guy's a stud. He's a playmaker. Running back, wide receiver, slot receiver, out on the outside. I don't care what you say. That guy's making plays for us every single week. He is amazing. That guy has developed from essentially nothing. I mean, kudos to him. That guy worked his tail off for 3 years, and it's finally coming to show. And we're finally seeing the best Grant out there. And nothing but respect for that guy. I love that guy. One of our subscribers actually went to high school with him. I believe it's a female was a subscriber. She was telling me about it. Yeah, so again, that was a huge momentum swing. Then the fourth quarter hits. And then I was thinking to myself, we're going down into the fourth quarter, right? So this whole season, every fourth quarter, like at halftime, we're up. So we're playing with a lead. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching the game and I'm like, you think we can come back? We can go into the fourth, because it's a totally different game when you come back in the fourth quarter as opposed to protecting a lead. When you're the aggressor, you got to come out there and you got to win a fourth quarter when you're down. That's a completely different ball game. And I was like, all right, I was sitting back. I was like, let's see, Dolphins. Let's see if we can do it. And again, Vincent Taylor with a big sack, a huge sack to stymie their drive that they had going. And then, guys, the double reverse pass. Are you kidding me? Who saw that coming for us? Wilson threw a perfect pass to Grant. And I'm telling you, ever since that Parker throw, our offense was money. We were on fire. Nothing could stop us. Everything was open except the running game. We could not run the ball the entire game. The most we ran was with Tannehill. Tannehill was our best rusher. And, guys, that double reverse pass, Oakland comes back. They have a chance there on the 10-yard line. They potentially could go up. They could either kick a field goal and tie the game, or they're going to get a touchdown and potentially win the game and be up with 2 minutes left by 4 points. Xavier Howard does it again. 2 interceptions for him today. He gets an interception in the end zone 2 weeks in a row. 2 huge plays, because against the Jets, that was a massive play. And again, against the Raiders, basically won us the game with that play. Sealed us the game. Then we come down. Wilson gets that little pitch pass again. The same thing with Grant. Tannehill gets a free touchdown. Again, a free passing touchdown. He goes and scores. Guys, what an exciting game. I was that last like 5 minutes, I was up and screaming. I'm like, go Dolphins! Oh my gosh. Great game. Awesome. Guys, you've been showing a lot of love lately. Thank you very much. Me and Joey are loving these videos. We're love making this content. So if you guys like these videos, make sure to leave a like. Comment down below what you want to see us do. If you want us to do more Dolphins and Giants videos, or you want us to do all sports or just football. We're also thinking about maybe doing some Madden videos, like some video games. Let us know in the comments down below. Okay, guys, with that, I am out. Thank you very much. As always, like, comment, subscribe, let me know, and I will see you in the next one. See ya!